Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be recapping 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown Season 27, Episode 1, which was released on the 3rd of January 2025. I'm recording this episode on the 25th of January 2025. Now, you may notice that yesterday's episode had a very different release date, and I should mention that's because I didn't find out that 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown had returned until episode 2 came out, and I thought it was a bit strange to start with episode 2, so I did episode 1 first. Obviously, wouldn't make sense to do it the other way around, but there we go. So that's why. I will mention that there will be a trailer for a Big Finish release at the end of this episode, so you've got that to look forward to. But without further ado, here's my recap of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown Season 27, Episode 1. We start off with the title sequence. The teams are introduced along with Susie, Rachel and Jimmy. Jimmy introduces the show. Jimmy mentions celebrity catchphrase. Jimmy insults Josh. Josh reveals he auditioned for The Hobbit. Alan reveals what a day for him looks like. Alan mentions homes under the hammer. Sarah reveals she sometimes wakes up on the floor. Josh discusses his school days. Alan reveals some advice he doesn't like. The teams reveal their mascots. Josh compliments Sarah's mascot. Jimmy insults Josh's height multiple times. Sarah insults Jimmy's laugh. Josh's mascot is a scrapbook of Alan. Alan mentions Josh being his support act. Alan apologises. Alan describes his sporting injury. Chris and Amy introduce themselves. Amy mentions Cat Dealey. Jimmy insults Susie's new book. Susie insults Jimmy's intelligence. Jimmy apologises. Jimmy unveils this episode's prize. The teams play their first Here we go, that's what happens because I'm trying to read words off the page and my brain goes, we're not going to let that happen. Anyway, where's up to? The teams play their first letters game. Jimmy attempts to train a dog. Jimmy gets annoyed at Fabio. The teams reveal their words. Both teams receive 6 points. Amy reveals the round's best words. The teams play their first numbers game. The teams reveal their attempts. Josh and Sarah get the exact same answer. Rachel reveals how to get the exact answer. Sarah and Alan play their second letters game. Jimmy attempts to make pancakes. Sarah and Alan reveal their answers. Josh asks for his pancake. Alan and Sarah question Jimmy's intentions. Jimmy insults the last leg. Both teams receive 6 points. Chris reveals this round's best answer. Tanya and Josh play their second numbers game. Tanya and Josh reveal their answers. Tanya asks for more time. Josh's team receives 7 points. Rachel reveals how to get the exact answer. Chris and Amy advertise a holiday park. Amy exposes Chris. Jimmy introduces the lightning round. Jimmy tests the teams' electric shock machines. Jimmy reveals that the lightning round has double points on the line. Jimmy tricks Alan. The teams play the lightning round. The teams reveal their answers. Alan and Josh scream in agony. Sarah's team receive 14 points. Chris and Amy reveal some facts about Yorkshire. Chris and Amy showcase a video. Chris mentions this morning. The teams play their last letters game. Jimmy listens to an audiobook. The teams reveal their answers. Both teams receive 7 points. Susie and Chris reveal this round's best answers. The teams play this episode's countdown conundrum. Jimmy gives the teams some hints. Josh insults the audience. The audience reveal the countdown conundrum. Tanya and Sarah are this episode's winners. And that is my recap of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown Season 27, Episode 1. But now we're taking a slight detour on to tomorrow's episode. which I will be covering Dark Gallifrey, the War Master, Part 1. Here's the trailer.
Gallifrey.
Dark Gallifrey. Good marketing. Stick dark in front of something, it instantly becomes classier. Dark chocolate, for example.
Name another example.
Well, Dark Gallifrey.
From Big Finish Productions, the worlds of Doctor Who, Dark Gallifrey, the War Master, Part 1.
This place does exist, doesn't it?
I rather think it does.
A Gallifrey.
A spare Gallifrey, drifting around in space.
Anyone could find it, or it could find anyone.
But I found it. My discovery. It'll make my name.
I knew someone would find me. Someone clever enough to follow the clues that would remain. Imagine my delight when I realized it was you.
The Time Lords in every universe view time as a precious tapestry to be preserved and mended. Dark Gallifrey sees it as something to be unraveled and refashioned. It's more than just an alternative, though maybe less.
Time Lords love dark secrets. I'm one of their darkest. And they're not even responsible for me. But you know Time Lords. They like to deal in time and lies. In order to keep a straight face, they keep me in the cellar.
What are you afraid of?
One day I'm frightened I'll arrive on Gallifrey and feel at home. It all feels disturbingly familiar, almost exactly as I remember.
We shouldn't have come. I'm sorry.
You wanted to.
I couldn't resist. Imagine what we'll find.
That's the problem, I can.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
Gallifrey. Going, gone.
That was the trailer for Dark Gallifrey, the War Master Part 1, which I will be recapping in tomorrow's episode. But back to this episode, let me know what you thought of 8 out of 10 Cats Just Countdown Season 27, Episode 1, if you watched it. My recap, if you didn't, you can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else you want to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode for my recap of Dark Gallifrey, the War Master, Part 1. Goodbye.